So this is what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
What are we doing? So this is what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We're driving a golf cart together.
Just being together, right?
Yeah.
Happen to be on a golf cart at this moment. You think there's people out there that might be interested that we're doing what we're doing?
Yeah.
What about the possibility that there's somebody out there like Grandma? What if Grandma found YouTube and she can't get out and about, and she wanted to though? What if she was laying there and wanted to be with us?
We would go get
What if you couldn't go get her?
She would get on YouTube and watch our show.
Get on YouTube and watch what we're doing. So that's what we're inviting. We're not trying to be the Kardashians. We're not trying to be Vice Grip Garage. You remember when I got sick here a while back?
Yeah.
You remember that show Budget Bills?
Yeah.
That man and his son was out there tinkering on them old cars. I got a deep interest in mechanics, and I like the hobby doing it. But you know something else I love to do?
Be with your children.
Be with y'all. And there's a possibility that there's somebody out there that has the same interest and finds the same enjoyments that I do. But I was pretty sick, and I couldn't go nowhere or do nothing. And them two fine fellas was just doing what they naturally do. And I said, you know what a great, wonderful thing. There's no drama involved in it. Well, we got our own drama here, don't we?
Stop. Here.
So, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to make a fine little clean show. Right?
Yeah.
So, come with us. This is the, well, if you're looking into this, you've probably already seen them, but I'll tell you anyway, the motor supports. Mine has seen its better day. Dan Fullerton told me what year and make and model of car that would replace that. So what I've got is part number. It's AutoZone 2330 2330. I had a screenshot of our messaging as far as what the actual application for this was, but you can probably call and just get a cross-reference on that part number. But this is what it looks like, the replacement. We're just gonna throw it down in here and see. This is how close it is. Not sure about that big old angle piece coming off of it. I'm gonna bolt that and just take a look and see what kind of comparison there is. Which way should I put that? And since the motor, the actual motor support is on the back, I think I'm gonna do them like this. This is, and they mount kind of sideways. So I don't want that metal hitting. So I'm gonna flip mine around forward and keep my fingers crossed. And this is the passenger side. The question that I have is, would that get into my radiator hose? I guess that's just a bridge I'll have to burn when I get there, cause it feels like this is rubber. And maybe there's a piece of metal up in there. But if I commence to cutting this thing off, I'm afraid it will mess it up. So I'm gonna point my tabs away from the engine toward the radiator and hope that this side on the passenger don't get up in my radiator hose. Well, there is the not a Hudson motor mount. I didn't have to drill anything. There was no real headache, so we'll see what happens when I go to put the motor in, if that ends up rubbing on the radiator. Getting in here into the brake assembly. So I'm trying to pull this master cylinder out. So we don't need to mess with the pedal side, I don't think. I just need to take these here out, get that rod out. I somehow managed to always forget the one tool that I need. And I guarantee, no, that ain't it. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to undo that. Wish my helpers were here. Look out, brake fluid. Here I come. Old breakfast. Treadle. Ooh. I was impressed that it actually worked, but it didn't do too good. So we're gonna set this off to the side. This is what we're going back with. Hopefully the bolts will match up. I don't have a part number or an application. I'll just say, oh, you can get them anywhere. Call Dale Cooper. A bit of build up in there. I sure would like to be able to use that rod there. Had to figure that one out.
Why? How did you do all this stuff?
Well, a little bit of patience and a whole lot of sweat and even more frustration. That's how I did it. That's how I did it anyway. In all enough. In all enough. In all enough. In all enough. Looks like this. Right there in that pile.
Right here?
Yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah, hand me that one. Let me see that one. See if that's the right one. Hang on just a minute. Need a different one.
Okay.
See how that one's got numbers, a 9 and a 1-6? I needed to say a 1 and a 1-2.
Okay. 1, 1, 2. Yep.
Find one.
I think.
Let's take a gander at it. That's it.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Lunch and breakfast.
Lunch and breakfast. What'd you have for lunch?
Milk. And for breakfast we had I forgot what we had for breakfast.
Hard to remember things you forget, ain't it? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people in my class, they like memorize what they thought about.
They memorize what they thought about?
Yeah.
Well.
Look, I memorized where I went. So you go straight, turn straight.
Straight, turn straight. You know what ain't straight?
Turn and left.
Drop that one. You know why I got so many?
Because you drive.
Cause I drop a lot. Whoa, drop a lot.
Bro, you keep dropping.
I do keep dropping them. You know why?
Because you have too many and you keep dropping them.
Because they keep falling. Oh, and that's the other thing about these old Hudsons. There ain't a flat spot on them.
Daddy, look what it
It
does.
makes it difficult to sit things down. Bless your heart. Precious preciousness.
I found it on the floor.
You did good.
I found a lot of stuff on the floor.
You do find a lot of stuff on the floor outside. You know what I call the floor outside?
A floor.
I call it the ground.
I call it a floor.
You call it the floor?
Yeah.
Reckon why?
I don't know.
No one's half the battle.
No one has to battle.
You know why?
Why?
Because the more you know,
The more you think.
the more you grow.
the more you grow.
That's what I heard. Reckon what it is about brake boosters and master cylinders that are always such a burden to mount. You know that? Buddy, let me tell you what, that they are. And I have yet to understand why. You know?
Yeah.
How you know that?
I don't know.
No one's half bad. And I thought, you know, that's what aggravates me about me. You know what aggravates me about me?
I do not know.
Let me just tell you. I try so hard to do it the easy way that the easy way becomes the hard way. You ever take a shortcut and find out it was actually the long way? That seems to be one of my many failings, is that if I had just done it the hard way the first time, I wouldn't have such an issue.
Yeah, sure.
That's right.
Yeah, sure.
That's right.
Daddy, I see some that you dropped in there.
I'm dropping a lot.
But it's behind you.
Is your sis turd okay? Oh, well, thank you so much.
Got to find out.
Got to find out. That's definitely the hard way.
Addie's in here.
How you doing there, Adder Leonard?
Don't do that, moron. This chair. Moron? You just call me moron. Moron! Stop! You make me fall off.
Old Larry and Curly here.
Oh, I can't see! I can't see!
What's the matter?
I got my eyes closed. Ah!
Did that pretzel peanut butter trash bother y'all's belly? Mine not agreeing with me.
Not agreeing with me either.
There's no place I want to be. I'll tell you one place I'd like to be, and that's
I feel like
done messing with this thing.
I want to be at the lake right now.
I bet it is cold at the lake. You know why?
Because it's cold outside.
It's cold outside.
Well, adios.
We'll file that under wrong way to go.
Daddy!
Marker
It's
somewhere.
right here, Daddy.
There it is.
So,
Now, I'm gonna need a drill here momentarily.
real.
A drill.
Real.
My drill is green.
This is great. That I haven't made.
That is a drill. Well, that's impact.
Oh.
Drill's right. Hey, Adder Leonard's right there. Be careful. Yeah, you can hand me that drill. Now I'm gonna need a drill bit.
Real. Oh, I know where they are. Me too.
Now go down and listen. Before you go messing with drill bits, two things you need to know. They're made of very sharp metal, and that sharp metal will cut you. I need that one, and I need one bigger than that one.
Not that big on.
And don't fight over them. Treat it like you're handling a loaded gun, okay? Bring me the one you got.
Okay.
Addie, you find the bigger one. It's gonna be about as big around as your thumb. $1,000 miles from nowhere. thank you so much. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you do that. You know why?
You cut your finger. And cut your finger. Cut your finger.
Because it won't take but one time and you'll figure out why. You got one a hair a bit smaller than that, Atter Leonard.
And we gotta keep moving. Aubrey, you stay right there. This.
Let's see it. Bring it on over here. Black balls of mine is 40-something years old. Careful where you step. That's pretty close. Let's try that one.
Okay.
That's pretty close. Stand by. You want just a little bit bigger than that one.
This.
Let's see it. Grab this one on this end, cause no, this end, cause that top will be hot. That's pretty close.
Is it this one?
Let's see. That's a little too small.
Oh, I know which one it is.
Aubrey, you're carrying a very sharp object. Beat this old bracket down a smidge. Good. Oh!
You okay?
I told you them drill bits was hot, and then I accidentally touched it myself.
Dad.
You know what it did?
It browned you.
Burnt the crap out of my arm.
Organizing your stuff,
Oh, that's precious. Well, I tell you what now. They didn't get none of their metal from the Chrysler Corporation on this thing. I know that's for sure. Let me see another one of them bigger drill bits on account of this one being garbage.
This one?
That's probably too big.
Yeah, it is.
It's about this size.
That size?
This one's hot. Let's not touch it. This one's hot in my fingers as we speak. It'll burn you.
Okay, so.
See if there's one laying in the drawer. Look all around there. Oh, it's all around there. Oh, no.
Take it on your chair.
I'm already 40 years old. I can't guarantee I'll be here another 40, so we might want to.
Daddy,
Let's
so you're not
see.
going to turn 80?
I'd like to. That ain't gonna work neither. Hold it, drill bit now. Yeah, they got. Lord have mercy. They gotta be one in there. Let's see what you got. Yeah, that won't work. See what you got.
On the third day, Christmas.
That top left drawer.
This one?
That next one up. Yeah, there should be a big old flathead screwdriver in there.
That ain't a flat screwdriver.
Big old flathead screwdriver.
That ain't flat. Is it this?
Yes. That is it. Thank you so much.
That is really dangerous. That is really dangerous.
That ain't going nowhere. I just be on his way.
Let's find the chicken foot.
Alright.
Which one do you
I can start handing you stuff now.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
This goes back in that top drawer.
Okay. Be careful. See those?
Top drawer.
Top.
Yep, top drawer. This goes in there with the drill bits. 5th or 6th drawer down. On the far left. Yeah, that's it. You know how I know that's it?
Because you know.
Cause it's the right one. You got it?
Yep.
It's super heavy. You know what that is?
Oh.
That's a master cylinder.
That's heavy.
That it is. That it is. I hope I know what I'm doing, 'cause I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, we got extenders. Boy, wouldn't that be something if it had everything I needed in there? Man, that'd be awesomeness. Yeah, watch out, there's a box right there. Don't hit that box with your face. I'll drop something. More hickamadoos. Cause you're right next to a gas can. Are you all right? That'll do just fine. Thank you so much.
Like, if Daddy needs something, he doesn't have to, like...
That's right. Very good. Well, that's a master cylinder and a brake booster. Take a gander. You see it?
I don't know.
Come over here, this right here.
Daddy,
See it?
I put all of
The shiny part right there?
I put all the drill bits where I can put them.
Nice.
Because these gray ones I couldn't find.
Very good. Very good.
Now we're gonna have to wash them.
You might need to wash your hands.
You need to wash your hands too.
I will. I'll have to. You know why?
Because they're dirty.
Cause they're dirty. That's right. Do what I'm doing. Let's see what we can come up with. Yeah, I'm finishing up on this crooked bolt here. Still got movement though. Oh, 40, 1,100 linkages. What you do is hold that just like that, and we're gonna compare these fuel pumps. See, this is what came on it, and this was the trade-in. See, and look how close that is. Look how close that is.
Whoa.
And then you turn it this way, and they're the exact same with just a hair bit of difference in the length. But you want the ends of them. See how the ends of them is the same length? And then the other thing is this angle right here. Right here, you want them to be the same. And if you look at them like this, would you say that's the same? I'd say that's the same. You know why I'd say that's the same?
Because they're the same
Because they're the same. So that's pretty good. This is that part number. Look at that. What's that say? What's that right there say?
0.
Take that cellular device there. And we'll go over here. You be careful getting down out of that chair.
Okay.
We'll go over here. Take a gander at this thing and how it goes in. See right here? Look down here. And somebody's already put a couple stacks of gaskets on it. See that? You know what we're gonna do with this one? We're just gonna hold on to it. That way we got a good pattern to go by if we ever need to change it.
Now you got it. Should be.
Should be. You know why that ain't turning that bolt?
This is the wrong one.
On the side. That's better.
On that thing.
Yeah.
Everything about that thing is just a freak. Look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, there ain't nothing normal about a Hudson 308.
Then when I very first saw you post that thing about the way the oil filter is designed, that's even more interesting.
Well,
How that fits in the can
Yep.
like that.
that, I'm talking about nothing normal. I was reading on it as you.
Daddy, do I press the red button?
No, wait, let's see it. Is it square or round? It's recording. The other thing is the pistons hand fitted.
Huh.
Every one of them hand fitted.
Okay.
Good way to mess your gasket up. Let it go down in the nastiness.
That just makes it all interesting.
Let's see if that'll fit. Look at that. Boy, you don't get no better than that. Even the fitting is correct.
I bet you gonna wind up happy with the cheap one and you ought to hide all.
Well, my plan was to keep
Just keep
the cheap one in the trunk.
Yeah, you might be doing it the other way around.
And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the expensive one in the trunk.
That's probably the wise thing. Keep two cheap ones and keep the expensive one at the house. So you can put on the shelf
Yep.
somewhere.
All right, childrens. If y'all step over there toward that blue, you hit the red button. You step back there. Let's see what we got going on here.
You're going to fill this filter up right here first.
I probably got a little bit. Well, I might have a little bit in it. We'll see.
It's just a drop or two up in there.
Yeah. Let's see. Lose my coffee here.
Yeah, they were kind of proud of them. It'd be a shame to knock it off of that.
Contact! You know what it is?
No.
Good.
It's absolutely perfection.
That's perfection right there.
Everything about that thing works.
Perfection.
That's beautimous. Well, you know, I was waiting to put it back in the car until I got that other fuel pump. I think I made. That's the next thing. Well,
I keep that $1 pump on the shelf right here. I'm going to get you another one of the cheap ones. Go on.
yeah.
As good as that worked just as good as anything. For the guy that told you, he was 100%.
Yeah. There's one or two guys out there that still know something about them.
Daddy, do I press the red button?
Sure. As you can see, going back to do some painting again. That old stuff that I did use, and I've already, already threw the can away. But this is what happens. It's that Rust-Oleum 600 degree engine paint, and as soon as you get anything on, it don't matter if it's gasoline or oil or some kind of any kind of stuff on it, it just wipes right off. So plan R, in just in case anybody was wondering, real red. You're not hallucinating. It's real red. There we go. Again. too satisfied with that. I don't really understand why everybody's red paint is so porous now. Maybe it's the high temp, but I remember years ago getting a red paint that had a gloss to it, but for whatever reason it's like a semi-gloss. This will dry and it'll probably be dull, but this is what I'm wanting right here, this shine, and I don't think I'm going to get it. So it is what it is.